everybody, and welcome back to my kitchen. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have my what's for breakfast. I haven't done one of these in a really long time, and I told you I was gonna bring one today, so that's what I did. But to interrupt this broadcast, I wanted to talk about my beautiful friend Brittany. She just launched her Christmas t-shirt collection on her website. I'm gonna link that down below. I'm super proud of her, and I ordered this, well, let me pull this over here. This t-shirt from her, it's the Oh Fudge. This is from the Christmas Story. She's got a bunch of different ones. And then she also sent me, I didn't know she was gonna be doing this. Where is it? It's right here. I didn't know she's gonna send this one to me, but it's super cute. This is like a vintage style Christmas tee, and it's absolutely adorable. And it has the red truck on there. It says, Merry Christmas, y'all. How cute is that? I'm so glad she sent this one to me because whenever I do decorate, I've got a ton of the red truck stuff, so really excited about that. This is an extra large. This is an extra large. I'm kind of a curvy girl, and this one is like super loose, and it's exactly how I like it. So thank you so much for sending these to me. I really do appreciate you more than you know. So definitely go check out her channel and her website and get you a Christmas t-shirt and your family t-shirt. She does custom orders and all that kind of stuff. So with that being said, if you also want to see what I have in store for you for this What's for Breakfast, I have 4 different recipes that I'm gonna be sharing with you. I had 5, one of the recipes got messed up, so I'm just gonna refilm it and put it up sometime next week. And it has eggnog in it, just saying. It's a meal with eggnog. So keep on watching if you wanna see what kind of recipes and breakfast ideas that I have for you, and I'll catch you at the end. Okay, so for this first recipe, we're kind of making, does anybody know, it's a pretty popular, but it's the Jimmy Dean like sausage balls. It's kind of like that, only in pie form. So you'll need a pie pan, and you'll need 1 block of cheese. You're gonna shred 2.5 cups of cheese, and you're gonna use 2 cups in the actual pie, and then the other like 1/2 cup to sprinkle on top. 1 pound of Jimmy Dean sausage, or whatever kind of breakfast sausage that you prefer, but you need to, you know, ground it up, cook it, ground it up. And then I also put 1 big heaping tablespoon of garlic, like minced garlic from the jar in there. And then 3/4 cup of bisquick mix. You're gonna need 3 eggs, 1 1/3 cup of milk, and then also a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of paprika, and a little bit of sage. So I'm gonna show you something really cute, something really cool that I got. I ended up picking this up. This is a cheese grater, and it looks like this, and it has like a little twisty thing on here. So, and it also has a locking mechanism on it. I got this off of Amazon. So what you do is you put it on your counter, and then you turn this little knob on the side and you lock it down. It's kind of tight, but now it doesn't move. So what you do with it, you take your cheese, and then you're just gonna cut it, you know, as so, just like that. My red man fell in love with this thing. He had so much fun with this, but it's super easy to clean because it all comes apart real easily. But you put your cheese in here, and then you go, you go towards you, and it just shreds the cheese up for you. Super quick, super duper quick. Okay, and then once it gets to that portion, hopefully you can see that, you put in your thing so you don't scrape your fingers. And there you go. You just pull it out from the thing, and it comes with 3 different attachments. This is like the regular grade, and then they have like the fancy shred. So this is regular shred, and then they have the fancy shred, and then they have another attachment that's like for the vegetables. So there we've got that. I'm gonna go ahead and do all this cheese, because I've got some other recipes that I need cheese for. So this is great for meal prep as well. Okay, there we go. In less than 3 minutes, you have that huge block of cheese completely grated, you know, and it works perfectly. So I absolutely love that. And since I love it so much, I'm actually gonna give one away. I sure am. I will have all of the directions down below for this giveaway. So if you want to enter to win one of these, then enter. Definitely read down below in the description on how to enter this. So yay. Okay, so now that we have all of that shredded, I'm gonna take 2 big handfuls of cheese. That should be 2 cups right there. Maybe a little over. If you go over a little 2 cups, you know what? It ain't gonna hurt nobody. Okay, and then you're gonna transfer all of this meat mixture into the pie plate. Okay, now that you have your bowl nice and cleaned out again, you're gonna put in your milk. This is 1 1/3 cup of milk. And then your 3 eggs. Okay, and then we're gonna put in our onion powder. And whenever I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. You don't need a ton of that onion powder or the paprika or the sage. I mean, it is like a dash of each. Just a dash. And then the sage. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with our bisquick. And then a little bit of pepper. I like a little bit more pepper than anything else just because that's how I like it. And then mix it all together. Okay, now that we have all the mixture done, you're just gonna pour everything on top, nice and evenly. If you need to, you can just kind of squash everything down. Okay, now I'm actually gonna put this on top of like another baking sheet, and we're gonna bake this at 400 for anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes. It depends on really your own oven. And then a couple minutes beforehand, we will take it out and sprinkle some more cheese on top and then bake it for a few more minutes until the top cheese is ready. So we'll be back whenever this is done. Okay, it's all done. I put a ton of cheese in there and some of it spilt over. What can I say? Cheese happens. But this is super yummy. I'm gonna let this rest for just a little bit and then I'll cut into it. Okay, here we go. It is all done. And as you can see, it's definitely like a pie. It's super, super yummy. It's absolutely delicious. I've taken this a couple of different ways before. I've added some chorizo in with the eggs. I've added chorizo in with the meat mixture. I've added some chopped green chilies from the can before. You could put some salsa on this. You can put some sour cream on this, or some plain Greek yogurt. Absolutely delicious, and I love, love, love this stuff. It is so good. It is so good. So definitely give this one a try. I'm gonna do some stuffed French toast. We're gonna do some apple butter French toast, stuffed French toast. So what you'll need is a cup of, depending on how many you're gonna do, I've got a cup of milk in here. I'm gonna take 3 eggs. Okay, and then I'm gonna take some of this Watkins maple extract. Okay, I'm just gonna take a capful of this. We're gonna take some cinnamon. A loaf of Texas toast. I have done, you know, this before, not with this recipe. I just did your basic, you know, French toast, waffle French toast, that type of thing before, and another what's for breakfast. Whatever apple butter you have, I just so happen to have this one. This is our favorite. It's the apple pie apple butter. Okay, there. And my griddler is getting hot enough. I'm gonna give it a good spray with some, you know, cooking spray, ham, tops and bottoms. And we're gonna take our little sandwich here and we are going to just mix that in there. There's one. And there's 2. Okay? And you're gonna wanna hold this down as far as you can. Okay, these are done. Watch your fingers. You don't wanna burn yourself. With some powdered sugar and then some syrup. And there you have it. Apple pie stuffed waffle French toast. Boy, that's a long name. Now you can serve this just as they are on their own, or you can serve it with, you know, your eggs, sausage, what have you. I've just got some strawberries on the side, and this is 1 plate down, and I've got many more to go, but this is the fastest way that you can do it using the waffle maker. I will link down the Belgian waffle maker that I have from Cuisinart down below. And yeah, and I can't wait to get the rest of these done so I can eat. So I have my pumpkin oatmeal smoothie. It's like an oatmeal pie smoothie. So what you'll need for this is like one of my favorite things to eat, well, drink for breakfast time. It's actually super easy and really quick. So I've got 1 frozen banana in here that you kind of use like your ice. Got 1 cup of pumpkin puree. I've got 1 package of, this is the Light and Fit Greek yogurt and pumpkin pie. You don't have to have this. You can use regular vanilla or plain yogurt, whatever you have on hand, but this is what I like to use, especially during this time of year whenever I can get something like that. And then you'll need 1, doesn't have to be this brand, and it can be actual regular quick oats or original, you know, cooking oats, whatever you have, but this is what I like to use. This is the Better Oats. Each packet is 100 calories, and this one is in cinnamon roll. So I like to use those. Again, you can use whatever you have on hand. If you can't find this, just use one of the Quaker Oats, you know, breakfast packets that you can use. But again, I have this. So I'm just gonna use 1 packet of this. You can even use steel oats as well. But these are just quick, regular oats. They're kind of on the small side. So again, if you don't want to use these, don't use these, okay? And then I also have some cinnamon in here, just regular cinnamon. And then we'll also be putting in some syrup. Cup of milk at first. That should be good. Okay, and then our syrup. You can put in 1 teaspoon, 1 tablespoon, however much you want. And then we just blend it. See how easy that is? Now you can make this cute if you want to, put some whipped cream in it, if you have a stick of cinnamon, something like that, but that's like for picture worthy. We're not gonna be fancy like that. We're just gonna eat our breakfast and get on with our day. Okay, so we have another smoothie recipe for you, and if you don't like pumpkin like I did the other day, and you like apple, you're gonna like this one. So I've got a cup of ice in here. Well, maybe 2 cups, maybe 1.5 cups of ice right there. Now you can always take your apples, peel them, core them, slice them, and put them in the freezer as well. I forgot to do that, so we're using ice. So you can eventually use your apples as ice cubes. Anyway, so we're getting into it. I've got 2 small apples, peeled, cored, and sliced up, and we're gonna put that in here. And then I've got one package of the Light and Fit. This is the Greek yogurt. This is the caramel apple pie yogurt. We're gonna put the whole container in the bucket. Okay, and then we've got our apple pie apple butter. A heaping spoonfuls of this in there as well. Okay, we're gonna put a little extra cinnamon in there. Packet of oatmeal. Again, this is the cinnamon roll. You can use whatever you want. And then 1.5 cups of milk. And then just blend. Okay, and just because, you know, I'm gonna be fancy today, we're gonna fill it up. Totally unnecessary, but you know, we're gonna be a little extra today. A little cinnamon on top. And there you go. Oatmeal apple pie smoothie. Delicious. Okay, everybody, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this What's for Breakfast. All it is just some inspiration, some recipe inspiration of things that I feed my own family. And please don't forget, if you decide to enter into the giveaway, make sure you look at the rules and things like that so that you can enter. And again, don't forget to head on over to Brittany's channel and Brittany's website so you can get you some Christmas t-shirts. I'll see you in my next one.